Hi, I'm Dana and I'm a reseller on Poshmark, Etsy, and Depop. And today is another sold to ship video from March 14th through the 20th. And so I'll start sharing my sales from Monday through Thursday. Okay, so my first sale was actually on Tuesday. Monday I had another no sales day. But the first thing that sold was this Antics Murrina glass beaded necklace and bracelet set. And it was listed for $50 and I received an offer for $27. So I accepted and I made $20.10. And this set I found at the Goodwill bins, and it was in this sort of large plastic Ziploc bag with a whole bunch of other jewelry items. So I've actually sold quite a few pieces from that one bag. So anyways, this is a great sale for me. And next is this Jones, New York hand knit cardigan sweater. And I've had this one for quite a while. I would say, maybe about 7 months or so. And I listed it at $30. And so I received an offer for 18. And so I went ahead and accepted that. And after, fees, which is Poshmark fees of 20% and cost of goods. So I got this piece. I got most of my inventory and items from the Goodwill bins. So my Goodwill bins charges $1.50 per item. So I finally made $12.90. So next item we have is this Anthropologie Lithe black dress. And I just picked this up maybe 1 or 2 weeks ago, and it sold right away after maybe a couple of days. I had it listed for $45, and I do have a Posher VA, and it sent out offers for $38. The buyer accepted that offer, and I finally made $27.18. Next is this Lululemon floral tank top. And I recently picked this up, I would say maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I received an offer for $25. The list price was $30. And I went ahead and accepted that offer. So I finally made $18.50. Okay, and this week I had a Depop sale, and it was for this polo Ralph Lauren vintage overall shorts, and they were super cute. So what I usually do is if I have vintage items, I will go ahead and cross-list it onto Depop as well. So these I listed for $45. And I received a $35 offer. So I went ahead and accepted that. Depop has a 10% fee. And also my shipping cost was $9.65. So I finally made $20.35. Okay, next item is this limited wool coat. It's a wool blend coat. And I had it listed for $60, and it did sell for $51. And this was a Posher VA offering. And I finally made $37.58. And so really happy to be selling this winter coat. And then I also sold this Vineyard Vines strapless navy romper. And it was new with tags. And I had it listed for $55. I got an offer for $40, and I went ahead and accepted that, and I made $30.50. So I also sold these Everlane high-rise skinny jeans, and let's see, I had them listed for $40. And I did get an offer for 25. So I went ahead and accepted that. I've had these jeans for actually quite a while. And so what I found is that Everlane has slowed down for me a little bit. But so happy that it did sell. And I finally made $18.50. These BCBG Max Azria snakeskin print jumpsuit did sell, and they were listed for $30 and they sold for $25. So I finally made $16.78. I also sold this Boston Traders plaid flannel Shackat. It had Sherpa fleece inside, so it was really cozy and warm. And I had it listed for $35. Posher VA sent out an offer for $29 and the buyer accepted. So I finally made $19.98. So next up is this Mickey Mouse sweatshirt. And I picked this up at the bins and I thought it was really, really cute. And so I don't think I even looked up comps. I was considering keeping this for myself, but then I said, well, no, I think I should sell it. And I did notice that they were selling this exact same thing at Target. So because of that and the price at Target, I only listed it for $11, and someone did accept the Posher VA offer for $9. So I finally made $2.83. Okay, and then these really cute Zara cargo jogger pants did sell, and I had them listed for $30, and I received an offer for $17, and so I went ahead and accepted. What I've been doing is for almost all of my offers, if I'm offered a 50% of my asking price or higher, I'll go ahead and accept it. My cost of goods is so low because I mostly shop at the bins, and I really do want to turn things around quickly. So that's my latest strategy, and it's actually helped me, I don't know, take out some of the emotions of a certain item, like, oh, I think this item should go for more. I just kind of set this rule for myself, and it's a lot easier to get the items moving. Okay, and then I also did sell these Mara Hoffman high-waisted wide-leg pants, and I recently picked these up, I want to say maybe like a week ago, and probably in a day or two, these did sell. I had them listed for $80. Posher VA sent out a discounted offer, $68, and the buyer did accept that. So I finally made $51.18. Okay, and then on the final sale on Thursday, it's an Etsy sale. And I have a little Etsy shop in which I design a graphic design, and then I go ahead and I put them on various different items. And in this case, I put them on leggings. So these skeleton leggings, they were listed for $38. And so what happens is that a buyer goes ahead and orders or buys this item, and then it goes directly over to the vendor, and the vendor will on demand create these pants. They'll print them and then they'll put them together, and then the vendor will also ship the item straight over to the customer. So what I really like about these items in my Etsy shop is that it's totally like passive. I don't do anything except for the initial design, and so then everything else is taken care of by the vendor and by Etsy, except for I do have to kind of watch it and make sure that it's being delivered on time and things like that. So anyway, so the fees to make this was $21.72. And then my shipping cost was $4. So after all of these fees and such, I made $16.28. Okay, so the next items are from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So first up is this Madewell dress. And it's this really pretty sort of hunter green with flowers and sort of sheer long sleeves. Very pretty. This dress, the list price was $50 and I sold it for $35, so finally made $26.50 after you know, fees and cost of goods. So happy that this pretty, I guess it's actually, you know, kind of an all-season dress because of the color. The lightness is, you know, definitely like spring, summer, but the color can be worn in fall and winter too. So this dress was actually my daughter Kelsey's dress, and she didn't want it anymore, so she gave it to me to sell. So it's definitely fun to sell our own things, you know, because then we got our use out of it, and then we're able to, you know, turn it around and, you know, find a new home for it. So it's good. There. And oh, let me make sure it fits in here. So yeah, so for anyone who's new, I am a fairly new reseller. Been reselling for less than a year, and I learned how to ship from McKenzie over at Mcthriftzie, and I'll link one of her videos below. And so what she likes to use is these packing paper, and I pick up my packing paper from Home Depot, but you can also purchase this over on Amazon as well. And let's see, so I did that. Oh, and I what I do differently from McKenzie is I add this little piece of hemp twine, and then I also add a little thank you note or tag, so just to personalize it a little bit. And then the other thing I learned from McKenzie is that you can get your shipping materials, you can order it from USPS website. And so in this case, it's sort of a flat rate envelope, but it is padded. So but yeah, you can order a bunch of different items for shipping on the post office website, as well as you can pick up some envelopes and boxes from your local post office as well. Okay. Let's see. Okay, you know what, I see for some reason this is got a little dirty or dusty. Okay, so next is this really fun, pretty dress. It's from a brand called Sourpuss, and it has this sort of Western rockabilly style to it. It even has this sort of little swirly detail on the bottom of the skirt. So really fun piece. And I recently picked this one up not too long ago. And I listed it for $45, and I received an offer for $28, which I accepted, and I finally made $20.90. So this was a nice pickup. And I went ahead and added, you know, some keywords to this listing, like rockabilly, western. I think I even put like pinup. So very happy it sold. And it's actually sold to somebody who's out in Texas. And what I learned from McKenzie is that she lives in Texas, and she was saying that it's rodeo season. So this would be super cute at a rodeo. So maybe that's what the buyer, you know, picked this up for. So this item, I went ahead and I also cross-listed it onto Depop. And I just feel like there might be like a large amount of buyers who are interested in sort of rockabilly and pinup style on Depop. So I'll pick up, you know, certain items that are sort of interesting, a little bit different, and you know, a lot of times those kinds of items are nice for Depop as well as for Etsy. With Etsy, I have my own designs that I sell, but I also sell my daughter Kelsey's her jewelry. She makes earrings as well as vintage items. So, you know, sort of quirky, interesting vintage items I like to also put up on Etsy. I just feel like there's an audience there. So, and what I've found is, you know, when I do list on Etsy, you know, if it's, I don't list that much, but maybe, you know, one item maybe every other day, 1 or 2 items every other day, that brings more eyes on, you know, to the store. It brings more customers to the store. And so, you know, I'll sell leggings or whatnot. So it's good. It's nice. I don't use any cross-listing I don't know what it was, apps or, you know, services. I don't know, I just, you know, I'm pretty frugal, so I just find that they seem very expensive to me, and so I'm just not ready to do it yet. But, you know, maybe one day. So I also sold this Eli Tahari silk blouse. It's very pretty. It's so, you know, elegant and lightweight, in this really sort of, I don't know, vibrant red color, almost like a coral color. And this one, I listed it for $20 and it sold for $15, so I made $10.50. And you know, my bins sells by the sells by the piece rather than by the pound. And you know, this piece would have been great at if it was at bins that sold by the pound. So lightweight. So this Eli Tahari blouse I picked up back in January, and at that time there was a lot of really great high-end pieces at the bins. So I did pick up this one, and I picked up, you know, quite a few other sort of designer brands. And Ella Dahari, the Real accepts this brand. So I was debating whether or not to send it to the Real. But I think lately, you know, my strategy has been to try to be really selective on what I pick up, and also for me to list the items as opposed to, you know, sending it to the Real or ThreadUp to consign. And actually, you know, for a long time, you know, ever since I started reselling, I was taking items over to the buy-sell trade stores around locally. And, you know, that was something that I started off doing. And I haven't done that for a couple of months now. So I just haven't, I think because I'm being more selective, I'm finding that I'm being more selective, and what I find is the buy-sell trade stores that are close to me is a store called Crossroads, and they're very, very picky. They're pretty much, you know, they won't accept a lot of mall brands, you know, no Banana Republic or American Eagle or, you know, Target or Old Navy, you know, none of those things they'll accept. So they're pretty picky. And so I just find, well, you know, let me just go ahead and try to sell items on my, you know, on my own. So anyways, not to say that I won't do it again, because it is nice to flip it quickly, you know. Okay, so the next item is this really pretty Madewell dress. So this week I sold 2 Madewell dresses, and this one is silk, really pretty floral, perfect for spring, summer. Has pockets, which is really fun. And I listed this dress for $40, and it sold for $27. And so finally made $20.10. So happy that this sold. It's so pretty. Really feels like spring to me. Let's see. There. So yeah, I think, what is it today? Is today the first day of spring? I'm thinking it might be. Today's the March 21st for me. So happy spring, everyone. Finally here. And I also wanted to, you know, just take a moment to say thank you to all the subscribers and people who have been liking the videos. I thank you so much. I really appreciate you. It's so motivating, and, you know, nice to know that, you know, you're out there. And you know, and also I love getting comments. So you know, thank you to the people who have commented lately since the last video. And so I wanted to just give a little shout out, and let's see, shout out to Seiko and Linda, Amber, Maria Felicity, Rosie, Colleen, and Michelle. And if I missed anyone, please, I'm so sorry. You know, I try to capture everybody who has made comments, but it is a little confusing, you know, finding it in the YouTube videos. So anyways, but I thank you so much. I really appreciate all your comments. I learn a lot, and it also just, you know, some of them or all of them are really sweet, thoughtful comments. So thank you. And, you know, I I'm also on YouTube. I watch YouTube videos all the time, you know, and it really just helps me work since I'm, you know, working at home, you know, in my office by myself with my dog Sven, and it makes the day a lot more interesting, and also I learn a lot. So yeah. So, and I'm finding that, you know, I'm commenting a lot more on YouTube videos that I watch as well. And it's really fun and exciting when I get, you know, comments back from these YouTubers. So I don't know, it's nice to know that, you know, we're all being heard and listened to. So, okay. Next item are these Lucky Brand jeans. Here, that was my dog Sven. He just let out a little bark. Sven, no bark. So there's a Chihuahua that's across the street, and whenever Cindy barks, that sets off Sven. So, hey, Svenny. That's enough. Thank you. Good boy. Okay, so next are these Lucky Brand jeans, and they're men's. They are called the 363 Vintage Straights, and I've sold these before. I find that Lucky Brand jeans for men sell pretty well for me. Not for a high dollar amount, but they usually move. So, you know, when I find these at the bins, I love to pick them up. These are in really good condition too, which is great. And I listed these for $35, and I got an offer for $20, so I finally made $14.50. Let's see. So I've been, you know, going to the bins, back at sourcing, and again, you know, just trying to be really mindful about what I pick up. And you know, for a while, I was picking up a lot of band tees and graphic tees, but for whatever reason, I haven't found any. So, or you know, I haven't found any that are really worth picking up. And I did get a comment from Rosie, and she was, you know, saying, "Oh, you found a lot of great band tees," and this was I think a couple weeks ago. And so she was like, "Oh, it'd be even greater if they were vintage." And unfortunately, I really haven't found any vintage band tees yet, but that would be really fun to find that. So I am definitely, you know, trying. I'm on the lookout. But you know, there's so many great pickers out there. So many great pickers just have incredible eyes, and you know, I'm sure that they're swooping up those really great items, you know, really quickly. So let's see. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but there's this show on Netflix called Swap Shop, and it's all about pickers and resellers, folks who, you know, they might specialize in picking up certain items. Oftentimes they're, you know, collectibles and things like that. But that's been really fun to watch. So, and they kind of like show like a handful of people over and over, and you know how they go out and they go and find things. And there's this one sort of group. I think it's like two guys. Sometimes it's three, and they are like they pick up like they're sneakerheads. So they pick up sneakers and you know like also hats and things like that. So you know kind of relates to what I do. But it's really interesting. Or you know I definitely see some of these folks at the bins. Ones who are really great at finding like vintage t-shirts and hats and things like that. So, okay, so next item is this smart wool vest, and really happy that this one sold. It's new with tags, and Smart Wool has a really great following. I did source this over at the Goodwill store, but vests over there was like $6.50, which I felt like was pretty reasonable. I went ahead and listed this one for $80, and it did sell for my full asking price of $80. So after fees and cost of goods, I made $58.70. So really great pickup. And I think, you know, this experience of going to the Goodwill store and finding some of these really kind of great items has given me more, I guess, given me more confidence that, you know, I could, that I could find or pick some nice items at the stores. And, you know, I am more cautious. I do check comps when I'm there at the stores, just to double check, because you know it's a higher cost of goods. So recently, I've been asking people if they would like to leave comments on, you know, what's a really great sale or what's a really great pickup that you recently had. And so I just wanted to mention that Seiko responded, and she left me a comment that she sold 2 Y2K style slip dresses all in the same day. So snaps to you, Seiko. Great job. And also Amber, she, I think it was last week, she had a really nice Anthropologie dress sale. But recently she found a Lily Pulitzer dress, and she got it for only $3.49 over at the Salvation Army. So snaps to you, Amber. Great pickup. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much. If you guys want to, you know, let me know. I would love to just share that with everyone, because I think we all, you know, deserve the credit, and it's just fun to sort of, you know, say what we picked up recently and what we sold. So let's see. Okay, so let's see. Next is these super cute Lithe Trading Company overalls, and they have sort of this, you know, blue and white pinstripe, and they're really super, I don't know, I just really like these overalls a lot. And I mean, they'd be great for gardening. I mean, even just going out casually, they're very, very cute. And these sold for $35. I had listed them for $60, and I finally made $26.50. And so this actually, I did something very new for me. On a closet clear out day, I kind of, if somebody liked something, and I would go ahead and create a bundle, and then I asked them, hey, it's closet clear out day, if I were to send you an offer of $35, and then you would get Posh would give you a discounted shipping, would you be willing to accept that? And, and then I would say, oh, there's no pressure, I just thought I would ask. And, I would send this out to various different people. I probably sent out maybe, not that many, I probably sent out maybe 6 or so that day. And one person, the one for these overalls, responded and said, yeah, I would like to. So I was pretty excited that it actually worked. And I think, I don't know, I think I've heard, and I wish I knew which, I think it might have been Becky Park. Becky Park is a really great reseller, and I think she would send out offers like on closet clear out day. So I'll definitely link her, one of her videos below, if you haven't already checked out Becky Park. But yeah, so I had heard about, that she does this, and some other ones, other resellers do this as well. But this was the first time that I really did it, and it was actually successful. So, yay! happy about that. Happy about, I think for me, like I mentioned, I'm kind of shy, and so sometimes a lot of the sort of interaction, even if it's, by, email or messaging, it's a little bit, I don't know, just a little uncomfortable. But, now that I've been selling for almost under a year, but I think it's been about 8 months or so, 7 or 8 months, I'm feeling a little bit more brave about it, or maybe a little bit more sure of myself, I think. Because at first, I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing. And so, as little as possible interaction with buyers was kind of how I felt. But now I'm a lot more comfortable with it, and I think actually sending out messages and things is nice, because then the buyers realize that you're kind of like a real person, so it makes it a lot more of a nicer interaction. So yeah, so happy about this closet clear out sale. Okay, let's see. Okay, so next is this vintage tweed coat. Or actually, I don't know if it's almost like a bomber style jacket. It's really super cute. Good looking jacket, and I'm so happy that it sold. I think this week I sold 2 winter coats, and that's great because I really want to move the winter items. Let's see. This I listed for $30, and I think I also brought down the price. I think I probably had it higher You know, it's a little tricky pricing vintage clothing and items. So I probably listed it higher. I think it was probably 50 at first, and then I lowered the price to 30. And then they did sell for us. This did sell for $17. Somebody sent me an offer for 17. It was a little higher than 50%, and I definitely want to move my winter items, so I accepted, and I finally made $12.10. So I'm happy that this is going to go to a new home, and it's going to, actually interesting, it's going to LA area. I would have thought that it would be going to, you know, that's kind of interesting. I wonder, I have sold other things to it's like a production companies. I think they're looking for almost costume things or things for, you know, movies or whatnot. So, it quite possibly could be something like that. Okay. Okay, so this jacket is quite big, so I'm worried. I'm just hoping that it'll be okay in this box. This box is the large flat rate box, and usually I can fit like jackets and things in this box, but okay, I think it'll just have to. Okay, there. Yes. So how are you guys doing this past week? Have you guys been making some good sales? I hope so. Like that. Also, are you still selling your winter items? Yes, I hope so. I hope all your items are moving. Let's see. It's so weird that, you know, I had the no sale Monday, and last week I had no sale as well. Today is Monday, and I haven't had a sale yet either, so it's very strange. You know, I try not to worry about it too much, and if anything, you know, it kind of motivates me to get to listing and things, and yeah, so I've been sort of chatting with Maria Felicity, and you know, she's been mentioning that she also is doing daily listing as well, and she's been doing it for I forget how long she said, but for quite a while, and she has noticed that, like, I think her last weekend sales had improved. So so great job, you know, great job. And you know, when she told me that she's also doing the daily listing, it's just so nice. It's nice to know that someone else out there is, you know, doing that, and you know, we're kind of, I don't know, motivating each other in a way to just keep doing it. Okay, so this is pretty heavy. But it should be under 5 pounds. Oh. Okay. So let's see. Just take that. All right, next are these Hoka running shoes. And these are in pretty good condition. Like the soles are pretty not too worn. And I did pick these up at the bins, and I listed them for $70, and I got an offer for $59. Or actually no, Posher VA sent out an offer, and someone accepted for $59. So I finally made $43.98. Let's see. So not sure how to wrap these. I guess I'll wrap this one. Separately. Maybe I'll just do like that. Her shoes. And this one. Here. Then I'll just do. So I don't pick up shoes very often, and you know, at the bins that I like to frequent, they don't sell shoes unless you buy like a really giant box, and I think it's like $125 for the box. So I did find these at the Goodwill store. I think I paid, they were like $9. Okay, there. Looks good. Okay. And I also sold, this week I sold another pair of Hokas, which is really interesting. So these, I think the first one were men's and these are women's, and you know, like, I don't know, like last year I actually have never heard of Hoka, but you know, after, oh shoot, how come I have two of these? Oh, okay, whoops, this one over here. Whew. I thought I made a huge mistake, but it's okay. Everything's fine. Yeah, so I had never heard of Hoka when I first started reselling, and then, you know, after watching different videos, I learned, you know, that these are really good shoes and they're in demand. So pick them up. These are actually in really good condition as well, which is nice. I recently also received a comment from Linda, and it was such a really sweet, lovely comment. So thank you, Linda. I really appreciate your awesome words. But she did say that she did like how that I give credit to people, you know, about their ideas or, you know, tips or tricks, or to, you know, other YouTube resellers. So, you know, thank you for saying that. I do appreciate that. I do like to give people credit, and I don't know if it could be because before I became a reseller, I was an art director and also a graphic designer. So, you know, we have to come up with ideas and things like that. So, you know, very important for us to give credit for people's ideas and things. But I just think it's really nice. And, you know, for example, with McKenzie, she's just one of my, you know, favorite resellers. I love watching her videos. I learn a lot from her, and she just has, I don't know, she just has a really sweet personality. So, and she's very knowledgeable about brands and things like that. And the other thing that's nice is that she sells pretty much high volume. She sells tons of bundles, and you know, so she has to source a lot of inventory, and you know, she'll sell, like, you know, the lower end pieces, like under $20 or you know, $10, $15, and so, you know, it's nice to know that you can make a living, you know, not just by selling, you know, these high-end brands, because it's not easy to find, you know, all these high-end brands. So anyways, yeah. Also, let's see, you know, one other thing that Linda did mention is that, you know, because I do like to put links down below for, you know, any especially if there's any videos that I, you know, source or, you know, mention. And you know, two of my favorite resellers, Mariana and Mariella, they did have, you know, a public YouTube channel. However, Linda let me know that it went private. So not exactly sure what, you know, what happened, but I do remember that they mentioned at their last video that they were changing the structure of their business. So I'm hoping that it's, you know, just dealing with that, and, you know, I'm hoping that they'll be back on YouTube again, because they're really, really wonderful. They have such a great eye, and they're just really sweet and really enthusiastic, which I love. Just really excited and happy for each other when they pick up something really great. And so I just love watching them. So I'm hoping that they'll be back on again. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this, but these Hoka shoes were listed for $70, and I sold them for $65. So I made $50.50. So it was a great sale. Very happy with it. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, awesome. Okay, and then my last sale was a bundle. It was a bundle sale. So exciting. Recently I set that feature, the bundle feature, on Poshmark, and so if somebody were to purchase 3 items, they would get an automatic 15% off. And someone created a bundle of 3 items, and she sent me an offer. The 3 items listed for $115. She sent me an offer for $75, and so I went ahead and accepted that. And so I finally made $55.50. And what she purchased was this super cute, I love this purse. It's such a great size, and I don't know, that it just feels like a really nice piece, very useful. Crossbody purse. So she bought this, and this Maeve skirt, and so I've had this one for quite a while, so really happy that this is moving. And then also this Pendleton cardigan sweater, which is really pretty. I think this is great for fall too. I mean, not fall, I'm sorry. It's great for spring because it is lightweight. It has this perforation in it. I don't know what perforation, and then it also has this sort of geometric, almost southwestern pattern on it. So, and just happy to, you know, be moving more items. And I think I mentioned that I'm, you know, really running out of space. So just trying to turn things over. But so this week is actually interesting because it was kind of a nice mixture of, you know, sort of more springy or, you know, lightweight objects or items, as well as some winter items too. So that was really nice. Okay, let me see how I'm going to pack this. Maybe I'll do it this way. Okay, this. Okay. I wonder if I can put all three. Maybe I can. Yeah, I can. There. Okay, there. That. Great. Okay, so that was my last one. And so for this past week, I made 27 sales. So the total for that was $905. And after fees and costs of goods, I made $644.54, which is a really, really good week for me, especially if, you know, a no sales day is included in that. So anyways, you know, maybe it is the listing every day, and I haven't been listing a lot. I've been listing, you know, maybe between 5 and 8 items a day, and also, you know, including some relisting as well. So anyways, so thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe and think about giving me a thumbs up. Okay, until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.